talented composition that we have here for both of the teams. And Nico got his prize pick once again using that Ling. Lena probably doing the same all the time here for the other members. So it's really going to be up to them on how they can close this out and get the W in their final match of the day.
Yeah, and things are starting to heat up as Lena tanks a lot of damage. Again, the magic damage coming in from the Valir and the Lilia, insanely strong. Look at that, immediate 50 or 100 HP, has to regen or even recall at this point. Plus the wave clear. Now that I think of it, the wave clear coming for Miracle Gaming in the early to the mid game is super insane. You could just clear out the waves in the mid lane and immediately go for the gold. It looks like another 1v1 here in the top lane. Wow, it is an XP lane Akai and a jungle Kaja instead.
Yup, and there's also some sort of, role switching here between KZ and I think it was ZQT as far as I can remember, because ZQT and KZ are in opposite directions during or before this time. I've seen KZ use that savior from before, but for this time around, not so much, as they try to put pressure onto the BG side, onto the bot lane. They managed to find Blink, and Blink was just right there, standing still, and he doesn't even care when the Divine Judgment manages to land it, because the Divine Judgment was like putting a leash on him, but he still managed to escape.
I was quite surprised as well that I think June did have the dash out just to make the gap even closer, but he decided to just stand there and let the abilities fly. That could have been, I think, a better executed kill if he did pull back, but maybe it's a problem of whether or not the Valir can aim it cleanly. So that's more of a communication error than it is an execution one. And it looks like the blue will be infesting one as the team fight breaks out.
Look at that, rough waves made it happen once again, and the Kaja gets first blood for the side of Burmese. Ghouls heavy spin onto the middle of KZ, trying to rack up all the action. There's down offended to ZQT. ZQT tries to push them with fire, but the fire ignites BG even more, taking him down and bringing him down in the process. 2-0 side of BG. MG, Miracle Gaming goes back for the defense.
And Nico with his first kill up the game. We have seen a lot of Lings struggle so far, especially with the early game, but not today. Nico is able to get his first kill without even his upgraded retribution yet. He has been, actually that is already our upgraded retribution at this point, but he is farming quite well. Level 5 already, could even go toe-to-toe against June for as long as the Divine Judgment is not available for MG. So still, BG will have to wait for that ultimate before going all in.
They need to wait for that one indeed, as Burmese Ghouls, they're somewhat just chilling at the moment, and they want to find some sort of information to take control of this matchup that will be happening in less than a minute, because the Pearl is so far away. Travis Blades once again mixed up with the Zaman Force and the Rough Waves. That's 3 ultimates brought down, bringing down June, and it's 0-2-0. Bringing him to the water once again is the side of Burmese Ghouls. Relentless pressure being given, wasting all of those 3 ultimates, but still in worth it fashion.
Wow, he bounced like a ball there. First with the knockup coming in from the Kajita, then the knockup from the Tempest Blades, and the fight continues here. ZQT will just go down through the blades of Nico. 2-0-1 already. Looking like a great game for the jungler of BG. Miracle Gaming down by 2k already. If they want to play to make sure BG will not qualify for the top 4, they need to do better.
Yup, but another kill onto the bot side. Inside enemy territory, under the enemy turret, is Blink bringing down the Clint over here. Karma not really having much of a good game here, given that the Haris will be getting the energy shield sooner or later. But speaking of which, Shadow making his presence felt with the jellies that he has. But But will he be making the layup? That is going to be the question. Lock it into 3, but that will not be effective as Medical Gaming continues to punch that over aggression. There goes the rough waves once again. Actually, that's just, the other thing that they need to worry about. Just simply the knockup, making sure that it will hit. But Blink had other plans in mind. Goes for the swimming party and lands on another one. Make it 2 as the Salmon Force was no longer needed, just to leave a mark that, hey, we got you and we got you good.
That mastery on the timing for Kajita is insanely good for Blink. Not only did he save his rough waves, just because he knew that it could be a fight already won at the moment Nico came in with the Tempest of Blades, or not with even just the regular abilities or the dashes that the Link could provide. He saved the rough waves for a target underneath the turret, using the rough waves the same time to reset turret aggro, transfer it to the Ling, and then when the Ling were to accept that turret aggro, he reset it once again via the Tempest of Blades. And that was such a beautiful sequence of plays for BG as they go in for the block lane.
Telling you that mechanics for you. Karma will be going down once again, and I'm looking forward to the rough waves that will be committed here by Blink. Unfortunately, he doesn't really get anyone. Arisu and Zaycutie still alive. June might go up next, but Blink swims away from danger. June tries to catch it from the sky, but apparently the bird can't fly onto the ocean. That is Kadita, and unfortunately for them, they won't be able to convert it into a kill, man. Blink is the roamer of this team, but it seems like he is the one tallying the kills for the side of BG.
Yeah, I think they swapped roles as well. Lina is the one playing roam right now on this Ruby, and we have Blink playing the mage, but here comes the Infestor coming in from Shadow. Gonna go in with, not yet the split, rather, just grabs, immobilizing KZZ again and again, and they're already toying with their food 7 minutes in. Here comes the heavy spin, and he might just be able to escape the Ling, waiting for it to expire, and he goes down with that Ling. Unstoppable goes Nico, 5-0-1, and a solo kill off camera. This game is taking BG to the next level. 10-1 is our kill.
Incredible patience coming in from Nico, waiting for the Dragon Warrior to get dizzy with that heavy spin. And as of the moment, it's just a Burmese Ghouls getting into very good position with another push onto the top side. All in outer turrets for Medical Gaming is currently at a loss now, and they simply want more. They don't want to prioritize the turtles just yet. Shadow tries to find a way, and it seems like Nico won't be able to reach it. And there goes the flicker. Shadow again using those jellos with the split, but it seems like he was a little bit away, but he gets the regen. But unfortunately, that fountain took him out, and it's just gonna be the rest of the members in for them to just disengage. But I believe that is gonna be enough space for Miracle Gaming to still continue with their defense. But on the other hand, it's Blink once again. Use the heavy spin. Will the time expire for a KZ to get away? And apparently not. As Zaycutie, you already used that firewall, but a virus wants to keep going and enter their own territory, and this is going to be a huge problem for them. Valiant defense though, but they're going to be left to secure objectives. BG looking forward to take that Lord.
Wow, a 5k gold lead, 8 minutes in, and possibly even a very early Lord for BG. An 8-minute Lord. They didn't touch the turtle mainly because they wanted to be an early Lord, maybe looking to close this game out as fast as they could. So far, MG, they could go for a contest here. A great heavy spin could set up June enough time to just steal it away with a retribution, but things are not looking so great here for the side of Miracle Gaming, as the Lord is secured by Burmese Ghouls, and looks like they will be stealing away the orange as well. Maybe even KZ's life with all the stunts they're tanking right now.
They're clamping up Miracle Gaming to every passageway there is. There's the Ruby onto this part of the map over here. And Burmese Ghouls just trying to prioritize it. They're successful in taking down that orange objective, plus a little bit of a jungle creep. So now it's going to be up to Medical Gaming with that depleted of the jungle creep lineup to just defend this once and for all.
And Link has to go out a little bit, and he almost died earlier on when the heavy spin caught him off guard. He couldn't go underneath, but he did go underneath eventually. It did save his life as Thalassophobia. But again, BG, it doesn't really matter on how ballsy they get at this point. They have the tools to reset current aggro and aggro in general. And it's up to KZZ to stop that. But looks like he will be committing that heavy spin way too early just to go back to his team. The flicker, the heavy spin, actually the flicker is still up, but the heavy spin isn't online anymore.
I mean, that's pretty much effective because you stop the other members of Burmese Ghouls from trying to initiate the join the Lord in those kinds of team fights. But now Burmese Ghouls are going to be prioritizing this mid lane. Here comes a shadow onto the front lines, and there goes your rough waves again. Karma using that flicker to be able to get away. Split onto the bottom side. Now I'm find the combo, making it happen once again. Look at Lena trying to fight for his life onto the backside, but they managed to get 2 inhibitor turrets for themselves, locking it in, and BG are going to be retreating, and they are much happy with getting those 2 inhibitors.
Wow, 2 inhibitor turrets down already for the side of Miracle Gaming 10 minutes in. The Luminous Lord will be spawning a few minutes from now. It's not entirely going to be a Luminous yet, but waiting 20 seconds would seal the deal. And now Miracle Gaming, trapped between a lot of hard places, they really have to find that crucial pickup on Nico. They do have the tools to catch this Ling, but then again, getting close to that Ling or waiting for him to go down is the issue that MG has right now. This is the downside of having a Kaja without the flicker. Usually, when we see the Kaja outside of the jungle role, flicker has always been a great option into taking down key targets, whether or not they're fed. Taking those shutdowns as the Kaja will always be priority for Miracle Gaming. But 20 seconds from now, the Lord will be spawning, and things are looking very dire for the boys in purple.
Removes that sort of extra flexibility and option for that Kaja moving forward, but instead of going for that Lord in early position, Nico chose to present himself. I am here, you're not going to be able to get out of my base, and just Burmese Ghouls, they're tackling every lane possible and also leaving Miracle Gaming helpless in their very own base as they protect that 1 inhibitor left and that 1 crystal base that is still standing strong, as it is now 12 minutes into this game. That will most certainly be a Luminous Sword for them, as it will be left uncontested, as the minion waves are going to be at the mercy of Miracle Gaming as they try to defend and secure every much gold as they can for a possible final siege here by Burmese Ghouls.
The final siege may be coming soon because all 3 waves are crashing already. Wait until the Lord spawns and it might just be GG for MG. Burmese Ghouls is looking for a way to finish this before the 15-minute mark. You have the top side already pushing in. The Lord nowhere to be seen just yet, but they are already putting in the aggression that they want to put in. They could finish this right now, but they have the option of going in with the Lord that could heighten their chances to take this game already before the 15-minute mark. We've seen great defenses. They have the Valier, they have the Lilia, but this might just be it as they go all in.
Will this be the end or the beginning of anything else? And Parrot immediately takes it down. Heavy spin. Tempest Blaze is also going to be committed here, but the rough waves from behind splashing it on their faces, and this looks like the end is near as Burmese Ghouls making it happen, locking in their next win and taking down Miracle.